literally write, Dear Larry, or whatever it is, and get specific and talk to Larry and imagine Larry and have a one-on-one conversation with Larry. You'll write a better marketing piece because you're talking to the guy. You can picture him, you know what to sell him. Then you kind of come back and work on it after the fact, but you write something that sounds more first person, like you're talking to me. So that way when I'm reading your piece, it sounds more like you're talking and having a true conversation with me. People connect with conversations. They connect with people. They don't connect with the bland corporate speak. Now, this isn't bland corporate speak at all. I'm just saying, think about that as you're writing that. So I'd kind of work on the headline a little bit more and think about what are the pain points. So if you're talking to homeowners, what are the things? Can you guarantee something? What are the things that they hate most? Like they don't, I tell you, people hate that you don't answer the phones. They hate that you don't show up on the day you promised to be there. You're not there consistently. They hate, those are some of the big things they hate. They just despise all these little things about lawn care companies. What are those little things? Address some of those in your headline. Address the benefit. Address how you're going to be different than everybody else right there in your headline. So headlines could be a 2-hour discussion in and of themselves. But so I would kind of rework this headline because it kind of sounds like I serve your lawn so you can do other things. It's kind of like you're saying, hey, you might not be having a lawn service mow your lawn right now. Here's why you want to have a lawn service. Just make the assumption that whoever you're talking to has a lawn service. And this is why they want to use your lawn service versus every other lawn service. So focus on only talking to people that already buy lawn service. They're so much easier to sell. Converting somebody is hard. And then get specific with your dear. Maybe it's just dear neighbor. Or it's dear fellow frustrated homeowner. I don't know. Something, something not that, but something along those lines. Get specific. Welcome to the neighborhood here at the top. This makes me think that we're talking to, maybe we're doing a mailing to new homeowners. So if that's the case, okay, so then you want to specifically write this to the new homeowner. So I'm gonna proceed through this, making the assumption this is to the new. Welcome to the neighborhood. So it sounds like a new homeowner. So your headline needs to kind of address that. So that's good. So address the new homeowner aspect. Then continue to get specific. So I'm not going to read this out loud, but some things you want to work on this is you don't have a call to action at all. So for instance, so you send me this piece and you say, hey, I'd like to work with you. I want to make your lawn look beautiful. I want to make the lawn look beautiful. I'm already taking care of lawns in your area. There's wisdom in that statement, in the statement of telling them, hey, your neighbors are all already doing business with me. I'm already trusted. I'm not some newbie. So those kind of things are good. That proof, conveying to them that you've been around, because they're really generally not going to ask you how long you've been in business. People don't ask that stuff most of the time. So kind of stating though that you've been around, just kind of without blatantly calling it out, that you're already serving their area, that they should obviously do business with you because everybody else is doing business with you. There's wisdom in that type of verbiage, which we see down here. But up in here, and you need to really work on answering their pain points and their fears. So as you're wording this, what are those things they hate? Address them in here. Kind of flip them around and address the things that the homeowner's going to be scared of when they're hiring a different service. Address those things they hate about lawn services and work that into your copy right here. And some of what you've already used, absolutely continue to use it, rework it, but work in those pain points as much as you can. So again, I could really spend a long time on this and we could do a lot of work on it, but some quick stuff is really work on that headline. This may not have been the intention, but I wouldn't use all three of these. I'd talk to one. I would have a call to action. You don't have a call to action. You say, you can reach me at this number. I would say, go pick up your phone right now and dial 555-5555 and call me. And if the phone's busy, try again. again, I'm just giving fictitious examples of what you might say, but get specific and tell them what to do. And then tell them you can also go to my website and fill out a free form to get a free estimate via email or whatever. That way, for all those people that are scared to have a phone conversation or too busy or in the middle of the night, they want to just get this off their to-do list, they can go out to a website and fill out an online estimate request form. That's hugely valuable. So give them a couple ways to do this and tell them exactly how to do it. So get more specific and then give them something. They're a new homeowner. What can you give them? You got to give people something to get them off their butt to take action. You've got to really get them motivated to do whatever it is you want them to do now. Just saying, I'd like to hear from you. I'd love to do business with you. I'll take good care of you isn't enough. That's what other people are saying. So you've really got to do something a little extra. You've got to go out of the got to do something out of the ordinary and give them something. If you sign up now, or you sign up before 5:15 on Friday afternoon, I'll send you 8 of the best steaks you've ever had in your life. And you get into you get in one of those programs where you can pay $20 and have some steaks sent over. Or if you sign up now, I'll give you a $25 gift card to Home Depot so you can go start the process of furnishing and enjoying your new home. What can you give them to give you a shot, to give you a try? Yeah, you're taking a little risk giving away something. They may use you one time and never use you again, and you've just basically done the job for free. I get the risk, but 9 times out of 10 it doesn't work that way. And so you've got to do something to get them off their butt and to take action right now, and you've got to tell them exactly what action you want them to take. So I would really work on coming up with something compelling and trying some compelling things. That Home Depot card's an interesting idea because they are new to their home, if this is a new homeowner mailer. So what can you do? Is there anything could you go strike a deal with the local dry cleaner and some local area people to give you some coupons that would be free to you, but marketing for them that you could insert in this letter, or that you could offer as a freebie. If they'll call, you'll give them $350 worth of local coupons to local businesses right around their area. Something of benefit to them that welcomes to the neighborhood and acknowledges that they're new to the neighborhood and gives them something for talking to you, gives them a reason for talking to you versus everybody else that's not giving them any reason other than saying, hey, we'd like to do business. So I'd work on something like that, something a little more compelling. I'd address their fears. I'd come up with the offer and I'd tell them exactly what to do, and I'd give them a deadline. It's really important to give deadlines. Otherwise, people can set this aside. So I'd say, you've got to call me by whatever, January 5th at 5:15 p.m. on Friday before we walk out the door. You've got to tell them what to do and when. So think about that as well. I'd recommend that you research the topic of direct marketing and really look at how to write marketing campaigns and all the things that go into it, such as calls to action, deadlines, irresistible offers, headlines, getting in the head of your prospect that you're writing to. There's really a lot that goes into this stuff, but you can read quite a few books on the subject and subscribe to some marketing letters and really start to learn a lot of this fast, to the point that you don't have to be a marketing expert. You just have to learn a few techniques, and it can really make your stuff a lot better. And so you might look into the topic of direct response, and I think that'll help you out quite a bit here. I said it before, one of my favorite authors is Dan Kennedy. Yeah, he's got a sales letter book that's a great one to pick up. His marketing, any of his marketing stuff is good. GaryHalbert.com, I think it's the GaryHalbertLetter.com. That's a free site. You can go read his newsletters. I mean, it just will teach you so much so fast. John Carlton, you can get some of his free stuff. There's so many names in the industry that are very sharp marketers that you can learn a lot from. And just learn the basics, learn the progression of how to write a basic letter and how to gather interest and how to think about it. And I think that'll help you a lot. But these are a few things to work on this piece so you can tweak it and make it a little bit better. And I hope that's helpful for you. Let me know if there's any additional questions. Thank you.